List of mods: WR450 brakes, WR450 Supermoto disc and brake extender, which is that little black jobby that goes on there. Believe it or not, that is just as good, if not better, than the twin brake from stock. I can lift up the rear wheel holding the brake. Pivot pegs. My bike's filthy, so don't judge me. I need to strip it down and clean it all. Everything's in rough stages of modifications to see what I like, what I don't like, and to edit at some point. I did have XR400 jobbies on the back, but I have lowered the rear subframe by a little bit, about 10 centimeters from the end, 9-10 centimeters thereabouts, because that should be up here somewhere, and I don't like that. I'm gonna smooth out the seats at some point. So yeah, pivot pegs, nice and easy, lovely. I'm gonna make a adjustable brake pedal at some point, fabricate that. I have LED indicators. To do that, you want, off my bike on, you want an MT07 relay. For some reason that used to stay on. I think when I'm running the bike that stays on, because it slightly ups the volts. So when you're running, that will be a solid light, but very small annoyance, not really an annoyance for anyone. So yeah, other mods: Magura, clutch, hydraulic clutch. People say, why do you want that? Because I do. I injured my arm when I was very young, and I have damaged muscle fibres and stuff in my wrist, so they hurt really bad after a long strain. So that's why that. Amazon happy-go-lucky fat bar copies. I think these are £25. Literally the best handlebars I've ever bought. They are super thick, so I don't think they'll ever actually bend. I've dropped it a couple of times with them on, not a single bend, and I don't think they're brittle enough to ever just snap, because it is aluminium and there should be flex in it, but they're solid enough that they've never bent as of yet. I have a single MTC carbon cam. It's very nice, very loud. So that's that. AS3, I think the company's called. Aluminium sump pan. It's got an oil drain hole. Not that you really need that, because you can access it the other way anyway. And I did have XR400 back panels, as you'll have probably seen in other posts. But since the subframe lowering, it's all skew width underneath where you need to modify them to fit. They're now all out of alignment. So I either need to buy more and do them, or just modify the ones I've got, if I can, on top of the already modified ones, or on top of all the already modified parts. But I don't know if it will sit or not. And my front fender is again just a random one. Took off the toe and eye and extended this because I didn't like it right up against